Hello everybody, Navy Vet 76 at the range. And if you watched my video last week, I was doing some reload testing with the M1 Garand using the Arms Core 150 grain boat tail full metal jacket. And I still have a bunch of them. Today I want to talk about jump. And what that is the distance from wherever the rifling will touch on the bullet in the rifling itself. Now I will tell you, I have an overall length gauge, which is basically a rod that's screwed into one of the cases that has a thread on it. And what you do is you slide it into the chamber with the bullet in the case, and then you push it's got a little slide in the middle of it that'll push that bullet up until it engages the lands. That is what's called bullet jump. Now, these bullets, because of the geometry and how long they are with the boat tail on it, it won't engage the rifling. It'll fall out of the case or stick into the rifling, and the case comes out, but there is nothing left for the case to grab onto. So the bullet jump is, I can't tell you how long it is, because the bullet's completely out of the case. And that was the case with this, which is my model 1950 Mauser, Columbian Mauser, I believe it is. And then I also have a Madsen back there. I would call it M47 Madsen. They're both 30-06, and the jump is so great that there's nothing left of the bullet to actually crimp into the case. So bullet jump can decrease your accuracy. Not in all cases. The amount of bullet jump is probably more of a factor than anything. Why that is, I'm guessing because you're losing a lot of your gases as
1 minute to a ceasefire. You have 1 minute to a ceasefire.
As it's pushing that bullet to engage the rifling. That's just a guess, and I'm thinking that's probably the case. But bullet jump can be an issue. These bullets, I don't know if they're going to work in these guns or not. I may have to pull them all, and then I'll try them in my 308s and see how they work there. So I just wanted to touch on that, and they didn't work at all in the Garand. As far as accuracy, I wasn't happy with it at all. So I'm going to try it today in these two and see how they work. All right, let's get started. I have the chronograph set up as well, and it's a little crooked with my alignment, but hopefully it's good enough that it'll read. I can compare it to the Garand, which are two different systems, obviously. This is bolt action, and the Garand is gas operated semi-automatic. Okay. I'm going to shoot the target on the left. I will add that I just took the scope off of this, so we're back to the iron sights. I'm not sure where the iron sights are going to hit, so it's more about grouping than shot placement. And then later on, if this load works, then I'll adjust the windage. .2670. $25.99. 26-23. $25.96. $26.03. That's pretty decent speed. It could go a lot faster, but that's good enough. I'm gonna look and see kind of a group we got. Hopefully I'm on some paper so I can see where it hits. Get this in focus. Okay, come on, get it up there. Actually, that's not a bad group at 50 yards. Really. I'm kind of impressed with that. So to verify that, I want to shoot 5 more. Come on, get in there. $26.40. I tell you, these old large ring Mausers, they can take some abuse. $26.04. $26.52. $26.38. $26.30. All right, now I want to verify the group, and of course everything goes all over the place. Glasses off. On the right target. Come on. Well, I guess if you were going to hunt with this, that would be okay at 20 yards. It's not ideal. We do have a group, but it's not really impressive. So just remember, those are the ones on the left with the model 1950. Now, I want to get the Madsen out here, and we'll try that.
Shooter at 926, you're shooting a little too fast.
Okay. Now, I checked overall length with the overall length gauge on the Madsen, and it also had quite a bit of bullet jump to the point where the bullet was outside the case. So, again, it depends on the rifle also and how much bullet jump you have. I think I can get one more in there. Nope. Okay. So now I'm going to shoot the target on the right. Now this gun has peep sights and windage adjustment on the rear sight, and having a little shot anticipation there. Okay, that one's 2619. $26.41. $26.30. $25.95. And $26.35. I know I got a break coming up. I want to shoot.
There's 1 minute to a ceasefire. You have 1 minute to a ceasefire.
I want to shoot 5 more, and then we'll go down. I'm going to do 5 more shots, so that there are 10 shots down there, like with the model 1950 Mauser, and then we'll go down and check the group. I called out the speed. It averages, I'd say 2,620 feet per second if I had to guess the average. Not bad. These 150 grain bullets can shoot faster, but not bad. So, I don't know. I think bullet jump is a factor in accuracy. And, you know, different bullets have different amounts of jump. Now, I went with, there's a suggested length in the reloading manual, and what I did was 3 inches, 270 thousandths. Since I knew there was bullet jump and there wasn't much I could do about it, I just went with that. And we're pretty much, I forget, I think it's called the cantilever, the little ring around there. That's where I set it. I'm using IMR 4895 at 49 grains. And again, this is 147. I said 100. It's 147 Arms Corps Full Metal Jacket boat tail. And it's the same bullet I used in my Garand. It's the same bullet I used just moments ago in the Mauser. And now I'm using it in the Madsen. These are pretty interesting and unique rifles. There weren't the whole lot of them made. And the only country that actually bought them was Colombia. And Colombia ended up not using them and put them in storage and then surplused them and sold them to the United States. Surplus market. Okay, Scott. We're cocked. I don't know why that didn't fire. but I did flinch. Interesting. All right. 2694. $26.78. $25.86. That's a flyer. And $25.70. And one more. Now I know I trimmed this brass, but I'm feeling a little resistance on the bolt, which isn't a bad thing. It's not too much resistance. And 2604. Okay, I want to see how the Madsen did. And the Madsen absolutely hates them. So I'll take you down there and show you at the break. All right. We'll go down and I'll show you that these are not impressive bullets for my .30-06 caliber rifles. I do have several other firearms that are .308 diameter, and they might do better than one of the other rifles. But okay, this is the Mauser, model 1950. Not a bad group, but not all that impressive. Now I get up closer, really, at 50 yards, that's not bad. And then the Madsen, I got a bunch of them here, some of them up here. Yeah, Madsen doesn't like them at all. But actually, the 1950 Mauser doesn't dislike them, right? Now I do have a custom load that I did for the Madsen. And honestly, I forget the load and I don't have the data in front of me, but when I get home, I'll try and remember to add that to the video. Now, it's a poly-tipped bullet. I'm sure it's a boat tail, but you'll see where the cantilever is right there. I believe that's what they call that. It's out there. So I measured the overall length, and then I loaded this bullet 10 to 15 thousandths off of the rifling. Now if it'll fit in my 1950 Mauser, I'll try it in that as well. Okay. These were actually supposed to be a hunting load, and I never actually hunted with this rifle. My 1950 Mauser is an amazing rifle. It had really good rifling in it. Very little wear in the bore and on the rifling. This gun is very finicky about ammo. It will not shoot surplus, I think it's M2 ball. It doesn't shoot it with any kind of accuracy at all. And I'm assuming that that's what this gun was made to shoot. All right, I'm going to shoot on the top target on the right. 2337. Not very fast. This gun has peep sights, and it also has a hooded front sight, and it can get confusing. $23.50. $23.38. $23.79. And $23.89. Okay. Well, my custom load. This gun isn't shooting very good today. I don't know what's going on. I'll try it in my Mauser. Again, this load overall length was set for this gun. May or may not actually chamber in the Mauser. So what I want to do is see, it'll go down in the magazine, but is it too long for, yeah, see, the bolt will not close. So this will not chamber in the Mauser. I could have sworn I'd shot this load before, and it worked well last time. I'll have to review the video and see, but you'll notice that different firearms will shoot better or worse, and I think bullet jump has something to do with, is one of the factors in reloading. And I'm really disappointed. I could have swore that this round shot better than that. You know what? I'm going to try 5 more and see. If I remember right, there are no bullet holes in the lower left target. Yeah, there are not. Yeah, I don't understand what happened here. So I'm going to shoot the lower left target and see if it's my aiming issue with this. Get in there. There we go. Of all of my firearms, this is one of them that's real finicky. $23.73. I could do without that hood and front sight. 2369. $23.54. $23.59. And $23.87. All right, let me peek at that. Yeah, really doesn't like that load either. Maybe I didn't try that load before. I don't know. But there it is. I guess I get a bunch of bullets to pull, save the powder, and try them in another gun. I've got my Swiss. I got a K31, 9611, and K11. Try them in those. I know they won't work in the 1889. Then I have a Spanish Civil Guard Mauser, and there's something else. Can't think of it at the moment. I got some more rifles to try them in.